Hello, this is Harry, and welcome again to a senior's perspective with a twist. It is January the 4th and a Saturday. It is cold outside. I think it's in the 20s. Good to see everyone today, and I want to talk about my trip to Apple Store. And today was the day since I bought the phone that I was scheduled to come in and a session to learn some things about my phone. There were three of us in the class, the teacher and two other seniors. We were there to get familiar with our phones and the apps on it. And I'm not, I wasn't, I was overwhelmed with all the information, but I'm not overwhelmed with what I learned. I got to a point where my mind shut down because all I really wanted to know was how do I get my phone set up so that I can send my videos from my iPhone to my laptop. And there was a problem. The problem was that since my laptop is not a Mac, the instructor said he wasn't going to talk about it if it wasn't a Mac. He didn't address it. I have a HP laptop, and he said they were the competition, so he wasn't going to talk about it. I will. I'll get this. I'm determined I'm going to learn how to use my iPhone, my first iPhone. The two ladies seem to be knowledgeable of their phones. I looked at them as if they were way more knowledgeable than I was. I don't know how long they had their phones. Didn't get into that, but some of the things they were saying about the phone showed that they were more familiar with iPhone than I am, or I was. And but all in all, every little bit helps. Let me say it that way. Every little bit of information that we learn about something, even if we don't know how to use when we come into the class, and I've learned to make phone calls. I've done that. There's some of the other apps. The one that I really like is the YouTube app. So that was a good thing. Sitting there in that class and not really getting what I wanted to get, but there's so many apps on this phone. I mean, goo gobs. And it seems like there's a procedure to follow for each one of them apps. There's pressing, holding down buttons, and there was a what do they call it? Your passwords. They got an app for that. How to get to them. How to shut them down. Not shut them. That's not the word I want. But something they have it. One of those icons on there has to do with nothing but apps. Excuse me, not apps. Nothing that, but passwords. That's what I'm trying to say. Passwords. One of those apps, and I was intrigued by all of it, but I didn't understand half of it. And you know what? I have just thought about this, and it sounds logical to me that as you get older, when you're young, let me say it this way, when you're young, talking about like a toddler, your brain is developing and you're learning new things all the time. When you get older, something I'm thinking happens chemically to our brains, and we're not as sharp as we once were. Um, and if you put too much information on me, I'm speaking for me personally, and my brain will shut down. I don't pay you no mind. That's about how it was in the class. I mean, I learned some things, yes, and I was open to learning. It wasn't. I wasn't refusing to learn, because you can have an attitude like that. No, I wasn't. I was trying to grasp all I could, but at the same time, as a senior citizen, I'm not as sharp. I know this. I'm not as sharp as I once was. The brain. There's things that go on in the body that stuff happens. And I don't know whether you can follow what I'm saying it, or I don't know if it makes sense to you, but I notice a difference in myself. That's not a complaint, and I'm not saying there's something wrong with me. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just talking about what happens to us when we get older. Our brains, our thinking, it's not as sharp as it once was. They have these advertisements on TV about some of these people who take supplements for the brain, and some of these people give testimonies about how taking this supplement has helped to bring back the sharpness in their thinking, and how they're able to do better after taking the supplement than before they were taking the supplement. Anyways, to me, it just sounds like medicine for the brain. I don't know. But I did learn some things today. I'm not going over them in this video because I won't be able to explain them right. Anyway, that's what happened today when I went to that class. Lots of people in there. I mean, a lot of people. Of course, today is Saturday, and Saturday is a day when a lot of people like to get a few things done that they weren't able to do throughout the work week. So, what else did I do? And for us as seniors, I've talked about this before. Getting out of the house and me driving helps keep my driving skills sharp. Being out, taking in the fresh air, all of that is good for us seniors. And then thinking about YouTube and getting on it, and if I'm not watching a video, news, or some information to learn something, then I'm looking at other people's videos to help me in my endeavor to be on YouTube and to get monetized. It's been a good day, and later I will do just what I just described. I will get on YouTube and I will start listening to other people talk about different things, especially about monetization, about how to make better videos, things to sort of like self-improvement, as far as I'm concerned, for me, to do a better job and to understand things more when it comes to being a creator of content on and for YouTube. I've still got a lot to learn, and I've got some other ideas that that I want to discuss with you. And today has been a day where gaining the information for that one phone was helpful, and yet I still find myself talking on this phone. This phone you're looking at right now, I'm doing my video on, and I'm hoping and praying that my audio, which is what I've had a problem with in the past, will come out. And still, I'll put this phone down and play with this iPhone and try to learn some more about the different apps that are on there, as well as watch a few programs and just learn some things. This monetization, I've gotten on there where I think it's customization, or no, that's not the one. I got a word for it. Can't think what it is. Forgive me. But you go there, YouTube Studio. I think that might be where it's at. You find these other applications that creators can go to, and like analytics and things like that, customization. They may not be all under a YouTube Studio, but I know that these are different things that we can look at and help know what's going on concerning our channel, concerning our videos that we're doing all the time. You know, every time we do a video, we can look at the analytics. Those are the types of things I'm still learning about, and then also monetization, or can't even say the word. Getting monetized, just say it that way. Still working on that. And then there's sometimes I go through my old videos and I will change the titles. And the reason I do that, sometime, a few of them, I'll take a word out, add another word or something like that in some of my titles to try to improve. Even though they're old videos, if I change the title, maybe the algorithm will pick it up. I'm looking at it like that. Anything to improve the views that I get. That's what I'm working on. So the rest of this day will be dealing with my dog and looking at YouTube videos, and some of the people who talk about how YouTube is on easy mode. Not real sure what they mean by that, but they say that they're pushing small content makers, you know, of their channels. They're pushing them out more. They're saying that YouTube is in a different mode in 2025, that they want to get the small content makers more views. So that's another thing that I'm looking at concerning YouTube to help me with, is more views. But of course, you have to make content that's people want to see. And I'm just talking off the cuff right now. But I have other subjects to cover. I don't want to cover them right now, but I'm just saying this may not be a great video here, because again, I'm talking about what has happened today, and I'm not covering a whole lot of some of the other subject matters that I could talk about. I want to talk about today, and today has been a good day. And today, I'll be, as I said, looking at those videos of other people in order to try to get some kind of sense of what I'm doing or how well I'm doing. good advice to compare yourself sometimes to what's other create content makers are doing. And I'm not saying I'm going to copy them, but I want to know what they're doing. And if I can find out what they're doing and how it's affecting their views, I'll know better about myself and maybe why I'm not getting as many views. Um, Maybe it's something I'm doing. Um, of course, it's something I'm doing or not doing. So that's what I really want to do for the rest of the day. And so I'm not going to hold your attention any longer. I do appreciate you tuning in and watching my video. And if you have not subscribed, I ask that you would. If you have a comment you want to make, I appreciate those as well. And I do read any comments that I get. I read them and I reply back. So I say thank you for being with me today, watching my video, and have a good day.